Good morning, Deepak. Thank you for joining in today's interview session. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing good.
Great. So, Deepak, before we proceed, can you give a brief introduction about yourself?
Yeah, actually, my name is Deepak. So basically, I now I have more than 7 years of experience into in support field. So I have currently I'm working with GoDB Tech, which is based in based out in Chennai. So I have different domain expertise like insurance domain and FMCG domain. So I have work along with multiple clients, and I have good experience into SQL as well. So that's it.
Okay. So, since you mentioned you had been working in the support profile, so how many years of experience do you have in React?
I have I don't have actually experience into the particular domain. So I'm
Mhm.
looking for a job into this uh, React as a React developer, but I have good knowledge about this.
You have good knowledge about it. Great. So, I believe that you have not yet worked in the Agile framework, right?
Yes. I don't have yes.
You don't have experience in Agile. Okay. Can you explain a challenging situation you might have faced in your organization or in your project which you overcame?
Actually, if I see, I don't have any challenges into the particular organization. So I'm looking for a better opportunity for so better growth and looking for enhance my skills. So I would able to contribute to the particular organization where I am applying.
So, in your current roles and responsibilities that you have, haven't you faced any challenging situation since you are having 7 years of experience in your field as well, right?
Yes. Yeah, actually, if I talk about the challenges, you can say here as a growth perspective, here is less good perspective. Actually, I am working in same kind of work I am doing. So so that is there is like to the if I say the challenges to handle the client. It is quite sometimes quite tough to handle them.
Okay, fine. So, can you talk about your strengths that you want to bring to my notice?
Yeah, I would able to work under pressure. Okay, so I have I would able to be multitasking kind of thing you can consider actually. So I as I am directly uh, you can say facing the client. So it is quite difficult sometimes.
Okay, so if I have to ask you that why should I hire you for this position as a React developer, then what will be your answer?
As actually why? Because I have good understanding, good knowledge about this area. So that's why I'm looking for the real developer. I have good problem solving skills.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is why I'm looking for a change into yeah.
Okay, so 7 years you have spent in your industry, right, as a support profile. So why
Yes.
have you chosen React? There are so many other technologies as well which are doing great in the market. So why have you chosen React to be your career?
Yeah, actually, so I like to be work into as a UI thing. Okay. Like I like to be design the particular UI. So I have always looking attracted towards you can say front end technology to build something like as a application as a front end level. So that's why I'm looking for it. That's why I choose React.
Okay, awesome. Right. So Any project that you might have worked when you had been learning React?
Yes, I have, built some portfolio website, like a portfolio you can say, and I have, gone through, like I have built something like calculation apps, like calculator conducting, not much bigger. It is very small level of I have built.
Okay, fine.
Right.
So, Deepak, I'm done with the HR questions. We'll ask you technical questions now. Okay.
Mm.
So, over to you, Amol sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Deep sir. Hi, Deepak. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah. So can we start with the technical questions?
Yeah, we can start.
Okay. Before that, can you tell me how much you rate yourself in ES6 out of 5?
I would like 4, you can say.
4. And what about React?
I can give myself out of React 3, 3.5.
3. And do you aware about Redux? Do you have hands-on on Redux?
Sorry to say, no, I don't. I don't have any good knowledge about this. Yeah.
Okay. Then in that case, how you maintain the state in React?
Yeah, through instead we are using use state and use effect, to manage
Okay,
the state.
fine. You mean to say you are using hook? Okay. Uh,
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with the technical questions. So can you please tell me the new features available in year 6?
Where we are using const and let. Okay, so and arrow function as well we are using, and let and const also introduced into ES6.
Arrow function, let and const. Apart from this,
After from this we are using federal function, you can say. Okay,
Mhm.
and other than that is today that is the major thing which we have introduced, you can say.
Okay. And if we compare let with where, how let is useful while doing the coding?
Yeah, let is using the you know let basically, like we are using, we cannot it is basically have block scope. Okay, but
Mhm.
where don't have any block scope kind of thing.
You mean to say we have block scope for let?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Can you please tell me what is the block scope? Before that, can you please tell me how many scope are there?
Yeah, scope is like one is block scope. Okay,
Hmm?
inside the block we are assign the variables, and one is global scope, you can say, where we can use the global scope into cannot use into particular block.
Apart from this, global and block,
I think only two is there only.
only 2. What about function scope?
Yeah, also function scope also there.
Okay. And also, if you speak about the constant, then can you please tell me any example where we can use constant or the where and let?
Yeah, a constant variable is like we cannot redefine the constant variable. Like let's example, we are assign the variable, so we cannot reassign the particular constant variable in the particular global scope and block scope.
Okay. Suppose if we speak about the constant, if I declare any constant variable and on first line and second line, if I assign the value to that particular variable, then is it correct syntax in that case?
No, it can't. It can't actually. We cannot reassign the value as well.
No, I'm not talking about the at the first line. We are only declaring the particular const variable, and on second line we are assigning the value.
Yeah, we can do this actually. You can say.
We can do that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, we'll move to the next question. Tell me, what are different data types available in JavaScript?
Yeah, data types is like there is many types you can say. Okay, like one is
Okay, no worries, Deepak. We'll move to the next
okay,
question. Okay.
okay.
So tell me the difference between undefined and not defined.
Sorry, undefined is basically is coming where we are not assigning any value. Okay, undefined. Let's example. I have assigned value okay, to the particular variable. Okay, and it is and we are calling the particular variable before the you know before initializing you can say. So that is in that case it is coming undefined.
Okay. And what about not defined?
Not defined is coming like when the particular variable is not have not decide not defined yet.
Okay. No worries. We'll move to the next question. Do you have any idea about hoisting?
Yeah. Hosting as well. Actually, in hosting, actually we are all the variable, all the sorry, all the variable and constant. You can say it is moved to the first first place actually.
First place.
Yeah. As a initial step, initial level.
You mean to say at top of the page?
Yeah. Top of the.
What is use of that? How it help while doing coding? How it help as a developer?
So as a you can say, let's example we have defined variable and constant variable. Okay. So like it is solve the problem let and const after let and const it is solve the problem actually. So let's example so let's example we have in variable. Okay. So we have defined a particular variable some value and we have redefined it. Let's example I have variable x which is like I have sent a value of 10. And then we have assigned a value of x is equals to 20. So in the let and const cases, it goes to the top of the page.
Okay. We'll move to the next question. Tell me what is event bubbling?
So actually, I haven't heard this about it.
Okay. So tell me what is closure?
Closure basically, actually, I could not able to explain this closure as well. So like I have read about this. Closure is basically you can say like when we define any particular variable. Okay. So like what closure is doing is it is checking the it is parent and child kind of thing. You can say it can access the their child components. Sorry, child child variable, declarations, they would have to access. Let's
No.
example nested function. Okay, I have this. Let's example I have assign declare a function. Okay, inside the functions I have declare the variable. Okay, and inside the particular function we have define one variable as well. So the parent functions variable would able to access to to closer. It can be accessed like this.
No worries, Deepak. You can read about this afterwards.
So,
We'll
okay.
move to the next question. Okay. So tell me, what is currying?
But sorry, come again.
What is currying?
Okay, okay. What is actually I could not able to hear you properly. Can you come again? Sorry. What is
What is currying?
okay?
Currying. Currying.
Actually, sorry for that. I haven't worked into this.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have any idea about map reduce filter functions?
Yeah, map. I have understanding of map filter as well. Okay, map. It is a function kind of thing. Okay. So like we can access the we have defined the variable. We have you know we have taken an array. Okay. Inside the array we have like declare a variable. Okay. So in this particular array object, we can map it. You can say like we can access this through map method. We can access this particular array variable.
And what about reduce and filter?
Actually, for you, I didn't work into this. I haven't worked into this reduction.
What you are saying?
Actually, I didn't. I don't have any knowledge about it.
Okay. No worries. Uh, do you know what is called apply and bind?
No. I haven't started.
Okay. Can you please tell me what is promises?
Promises as well. Actually, I don't have any good knowledge.
Then how you handle the asynchronous requests?
Yeah, synchronous like since I started like I still I am in learning phase so not that much expert into this. You can consider as the advanced JavaScript. I don't have good knowledge in it. So,
Okay. And do you have any idea about local storage, session storage?
no.
Okay. No worries, Deepak. We'll move to the React questions. Okay.
Okay.
So tell me, if I ask you why to use React, as there are like other front-end technologies available.
Mhm.
Right. So tell me why to use
Yeah.
React.
Why
If you
we are
consider,
using React? React is React is much faster than other libraries actually in the market. So like React, you are basically component based language. Okay, we are split the component. Component is a block of like function you can consider. Okay, it is we can reuse it. Okay? And it is using the virtual DOM. Okay, so it is you can say virtual DOM the one of the major uh, functionality of React. Okay, we can through this we can it allows the system particular application particular UI to be much faster.
okay. So as you mentioned about the virtual DOM, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how
Mm-hmm.
virtual DOM is helping to run the
Virtual
application?
DOM, yeah, virtual DOM, when the code is running. Okay, so it is not it is using the virtual DOM. Okay, it's like create virtual memory. Okay, it is not going through all the ports. It is creating virtual memory kind of thing. So it is stored the particular memory into the in their database away in their storage file, you can say. It is not going. It is not running entirely. It is not each element or each components. Which component they wanted to be like running the particular component only they are using. You can say.
Okay. Deepak, if I ask a specific question about the virtual DOM, like where it resides, then what will be your reply?
It is in, you can say it is their local storage, you can say, not in like it is not directly running into browser. So it is stored in
You mean to say, yeah, you mean to say it is not a part of the browser?
that is a part of browser, but uh, it is stored in local memory as well.
It is stored in
When
local storage. Okay, no worries, Deepak. We'll move to the next question. Can you please tell me, suppose if we compare function base and class base. In React, there is a function base component and class base component, right? So if we compare both, what are the differences and which one is better to use?
yeah, I think as people are mostly using functional based component actually as of now.
Okay.
Okay, so functional component basically like before we like in function component we are using class based components. We are using like you can say this constructor and uh, construction function actually. So after introduce the hooks, okay. So it is much easier to be like much easier to be we can use the functional base of this.
Okay. So you mean to say hooks is introduced in function based component, right? So can you please highlight a few of the hooks which are useful?
Yeah, actually, I am not deep understanding of this level. So like,
Yeah, but
which are
still you can
I think
mention few,
UG
right?
state and UG effect is one of the
Okay.
yeah.
And where we use these both, suppose if I ask you where we use state.
Yeah, UG state. Let's example. We wanted to be like call the particulars. Variable. Okay, we wanted to be like want to be we can use it many places. Okay, so use settings very handy at the time.
Okay, and how we maintain lifecycle method in hooks, is using hooks?
Yes. I could not able to answer this question itself.
Okay, and if I ask you what are different lifecycle methods present in React, then what will be your answer?
Sorry. Actually, I could not able to exactly understand all this. Actually, sorry for that.
Okay, no worries. Last question from my side, Deepak. Suppose, let's say, there are multiple components available in React. Okay.
Yes.
And structure will be like this: parent, then child, then again like child. Okay. So in that case, if I want to pass data from parent to child, then how we will pass in React?
Parent to child, you wanted to be like this. So we are, particular component. Okay, we are using it. Let's example. So like we are like we have separate talks kind of thing. Okay, so we are calling the particular self-closing text. That is like a particular components. The particular components we are initializing into this particular component, like, so we can use it in that way, I think.
Yeah, but what is the technical word if you want to pass data
Uh-huh.
from parent to child?
I think we can call it like, sorry, I can't understand it. Sorry for that.
Okay, and if I want to pass data from child to parent, then is it possible in React? And if yes, then how?
Yeah, through we are assigning the value through props actually. So we let's example, we wanted to be like, let's example, I have created any component. Okay, so like in the particular component, if I wanted to pass a value, and we would able to use the particular props, okay, into another props, so we can assign a particular value, and we are calling the particular self-closing text, this kind of syntax for this, to call the particular component. Okay, we assign a like, let's say example, I have created a component name like, uh, you can person name. Okay, person component, the particular person component, I have to be assign the particular person component into another child component, and we can assign the value self what and particulars, whatever the properties of this particular components, so we can call it, and we can use it in that way.
Okay, and there is one hook to pass the data from like these scenarios. There is one hook. Do you know the name of that particular hook?
You just did, I think.
No, that is not the answer.
Okay.
No worries. Yeah. Thank you, Deepak. Yeah,
Yes,
Deep,
yes,
I'm done from my side. Over to you.
Thank you, Amol, sir. So, right. So, Deepak, with this, we come to the end of today's interview. Do you have any question to any one of us?
yeah, I think it is very disaster for me. So I could not able to answer the all the question and all. So it
No,
was
it's fine.
great learn. Yeah, it's good learning for me as well, because I have I would like to give that kind of interview. So I would able to build my confidence. I would able to face, because I was not.
Yeah, it's good. It's good that it's it's a very good thing that you have done as well. You wanted to check where you stand, and after this interview, you can understand that where are the areas you need to focus more, right?
Yes, yes,
And
correct.
right, to be honest with you, definitely after this performance, you won't get selected in any company. Okay,
Right.
you also know
Yes,
that.
yes,
You also told the same thing.
yes,
So
yes,
where are the areas that you need to work? We will give you a detailed feedback of the interview as well. Okay.
correct, correct.
So the first thing, you have got 7 years experience in support field, right? You can't show yourself as a fresher with React as well. Okay. You
Correct,
are
correct.
not going to get considered as a fresher. Okay. So you will
Correct,
have to make some tweaks when you are going to introduce yourself. You will have to say that at least you are carrying 1 year of experience in React. And in your current profile, you are working as a React developer. That has to be introduced. Otherwise, no company is going to get interested in your profile, because after
correct, correct.
years down the line, you are changing your profession, your complete domain, and the companies will have to give you a training. That is what that they are not going to consider. Okay.
Correct,
So
correct.
first of all, your introduction was not up to the standards of the industry that they would be looking for a React developer. So we need to change the introduction. We'll tell you exactly what are the tweaks that are required to be done if you want to learn from us, definitely. Second, agile is a very, very important concept. Okay, without agile, the workflow can't be maintained in any of the companies. You need to have a
Yes, yes.
detailed understanding of the agile framework, how it actually happens, how the project flows in, how it is maintained. So these are the things which are important. And if you're telling that if you have got 1 or 2 years of experience in React, which we will introduce in your introduction, we will have to know about agile as well. Okay.
Correct,
So
correct.
these are the initial 2 heavy mistakes that you have done. Okay.
Mm.
Few mistakes which you could have avoided. Okay. That did not require any kind of preparation is why React is used, any challenges that you might have faced in your domain, which you could not explain properly. Your strengths were not very properly defined. Okay. So why I'm going to hire you for this position? Give me some points which will make this hiring process easier for me. This does not require any kind of preparation, right? You can sell yourself during the time of interview. What we do, we sell ourselves, right? We sell our profiles, and these are the
Correct.
points that are required to be mentioned. Otherwise, what will happen? People are not going to be interested in your profile since you are not
Obviously,
able
I
to.
understand.
Mhm.
Yes, sir, I understand that one actually. That's why.
And specific to the technical one, actually what I observed, you don't have like you just know the word, like the concepts, only the word. You don't know the that concept into the deeper. Okay.
Yeah. I
And
have read about all those things which you are telling now. I have read about all those things, but I could not able to explain it to you. I don't know why. So that is, I have, I have to do practice at myself. Okay. So I have, tries 4 times, I have many times I have, learned those words actually. I could not able to explain. I don't know why. So I have to be work into this, that part as well.
yeah,
Right.
and also
Able to like.
So Deepak, just for my understanding, I would like to know that have you learned React from any institute or have you learned it completely online?
Yeah, I have done. I have learned by myself. Not.
You have
I
learned by
haven't
yourself.
taken. Yes, sir.
Right. So where you are lagging, I'll tell you. Since you have learned by yourself, it's good. Okay. I appreciate that you have learned by yourself, but there is a path that you need to follow. Okay. The most important thing, project. Without project, your learning won't have any meaning. So the answers that
Correct.
you're giving, whatever answers that you know that you are giving are not polished. Because why? Because you have never been told that these are the areas that you need to work on. These are the areas, these are the answers, these are the keywords that you need to include in your answers. What is lagging, which was very evident when you will check your video now, you will find that अरे मैंने ऐसे कैसे दे दिया, ये आंसर तो ऐसे देना चाहिए नहीं था. Because right now you won't be able to recall कि क्या आंसर बोला होगा. When you will see yourself now, you will see your body language, you will see how you are telling the answers, then you will understand that जो हम लोग बता रहे, those are so on point. So that guidance is a must for you. Otherwise, it will be difficult to crack because 7 years you have already spent. You can't spend more years now. If you spend more years here, you won't be able to make a switch to the IT company or as a React developer. Because 10 years after 9 to 10 years, they will give you a designation. They won't hire you for, suppose, say, a junior React developer. They will hire you either a senior React developer or a team lead or a project manager because you have spent so many years in the industry, whatever domain it might be. So it's high time that you start working on building your profile more stronger. Okay. If you need our help, we are always there. If you want to face one more mock interview to find out that how's your progress, then we can definitely help you. So that you are bad, you are good, you just need a guidance. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You are very strong and confident. I can understand that for us, you are a fresher, but still you were confident being a fresher. That was the best part of the entire interview. You were not looking here and there. There are many experienced candidates who are not able to say the answers like the way you mentioned. Okay, so that's the good point. So you just need a guidance and clarity, which will actually help you to crack any job. Okay, and
Yes, correct.
knowledge is everything. If you do not have the right knowledge, then you won't be able to crack. And another thing which is important is the guidance. If you do not have a guidance, then you will just go here and there, like you had been going so far.